You were in Homs when we last spoke, and now you are in Damascus. What has changed?
What has changed is that more people have been affected. Every year that passes, more people flee their homes. People get weaker. People get more tired. You can tell on the faces of people that this crisis is taking a toll on them. The dark circle underneath people's eyes, the frown lines that are deepening, the pale skin on people's faces walking past me on the street. And when you talk to them, they just want this to end. They just want to move on with their lives. They want to pursue their futures and go back to wherever their homes are.
And what is day-to-day life like for people in Damascus?
Actually, believe it or not, Damascus regular life is just like a regular city. There's traffic, there are people walking on the street, shops are open. But the thing that strikes me about the crisis in Damascus is that the hunger crisis here is hidden. You don't see displaced people in huge shelters. There are shelters in Damascus, but not the same as in rural Damascus or like in Homs last year when I was there.
Now we're in year 5 into the Syrian civil war. What kind of work is WFP doing this year on the ground in Damascus?
We're still supporting over 4 million people with monthly food rations that contain staple food items like rice, oil, lentils, beans, bulgur wheat, the bare essentials that people need to survive. We are still able to sustain the operation, but not at the same level as before. So the size of the food rations has decreased slightly. We need to be moving towards resilience-based programs. We need to be thinking about the fact that hopefully this crisis will end sooner than later, that families want to pick up where they left off, and that we can't function in emergency mode for too long. It's not sustainable to be running an emergency for more than 5 years. When we thought in year one that the crisis would end, and year two that the crisis would end, year three that the crisis would end, we're now 4 years in, and the crisis is still ongoing. So we need to make sure that we can continue to support those who need us most, and to have hope that the future will be brighter for Syria and for all of the families that we're supporting.